Chapter 170. Insufficient Assessment Points. 5 Elements Gang Completed. Heavenly Puppet Technique _3. Quoch. Henry took one step inside, as the light door swallowed his body, subsequently arriving in a dark cultivation secret room. It was a massive, spherical secret room, approximately 50 meters in diameter. All sides were as hardened as iron stone walls. The spirit crystals inlaid into the stone walls were like stars in a dark night, emitting occasional spakes of light. Apart from that, there was nothing else in the cultivation room. Suddenly, bright inscriptions appeared on the stone walls, linking together the spirit crystals and forming a fully enclosed formation technique. Huff, a tsunami-like wind gushed out from the stone walls, producing a deafening howling noise. The originally calm cultivation room, in an instant, filled up with the fierce wind, turning it violently tumultuous as if it could rend a person apart. Despite Han Yi being prepared, he was still blown away by the wind, fiercely impacting the stone wall opposite and creating a loud bang. Han Yi stood up without a scratch. Thankfully, his body was strong enough, having already entered the golden curse stage. Otherwise, the impact just now would have seriously injured a foundation establishment cultivator. The next second, endless blazing flames burst forth in the secret room, their appearances dreamlike and illusory. This was of great help to Han Yi's cultivation of the mountain-shaking 5 elements gang. Comprehending various divine power attributes benefits the perfection of divine power. That was his real purpose in coming here. 7 days passed in a flash. Within the secret room, a 5-colored light shone. Han Yi observed and meditated in front of the stone wall. Red flame-like cluster, blue water-like cluster, profound yellow-like cluster interwove together, seeming to rotate like a wheel, his whole person enveloped by a layer of sanctity. After spending so much time, it finally cultivated the mountain-shaking 5 elements gang to perfection. The 5 clusters of brilliant light surged like 5 gems. Han Yi's heart screamed out excitedly. The remaining time shouldn't be wasted. Then, Han Yi took out a number of storage rings that he had previously picked up in the secret realm, and not only found a heavenly puppet technique from Yue Xingma's ring. In these 3 years, the beast taming and talisman making skills have become quite proficient. The beast taming magic treasure isn't as hard to use as I had thought. Manipulating some low-level spirit beasts isn't a problem. The only thing I need to worry about is this puppet technique. Han Yi thought puppet technique was a very practical art. 1. A puppet can help him take care of the spiritual plant garden. 2. It can be used to fend off enemies. This heavenly puppet technique mentions that there are roughly 6 steps to refining a puppet. Purify, smelting, shaping, assembling, integrating formation, inscriptions. These few words embody many skills like artifact refining, talisman making, controlling fire, formation technique, etc. Puppet technique isn't as easy as I thought, so I have delayed until now. At present, it seems that as long as I refine the puppet to transfer the required inscriptions to it using spiritual sense, they can take care of the spiritual plant garden according to my instruction. Even if I leave the sect, I still have puppets and spirit beasts to protect the cave mansions. At the same time, Han Yi had a whimsical thought. Currently, the spirit armor puppet can only perform the most basic menial tasks like moving things and watering. In battle, mostly formation techniques, magic treasure and talisman inscription are used. The strength of the puppet itself is actually minimal. If I can make the puppet into robots and mecha from my previous world, wouldn't that mean I could build a puppet army? After all, who can resist the charm of a mecha?